I am leaving California and I'm moving to Phoenix, Arizona. I'll miss you. It's been a pretty stressful process trying to uproot my entire life. I'm finally in the process of apartment hunting. So in this video, I'm going to take you apartment hunting with me. I'm going to share prices, tips, location, and everything I wish I knew before driving out here trying to look for a place. Let's get started. So we have officially moved, kind of, almost out of California.
Almost.
The process takes way too long.
Nancy Pelosi's like, come back! No! What do we need? I need to make a lot of noise. I have a drum set. What are your needs?
I want a big enough space. I want safety. I also need lighting in order to do this job. I would like to have great big windows and hopefully not carpet. I don't want to vacuum. And I don't want to lose my security deposit because my cat throws up everywhere.
This kid has this alarm when we know he's gonna throw up. He like goes up and then he looks at me with like dead face eyes and goes, and he starts harking. He goes, and he goes,
okay, let's do it. We are here in Central Phoenix, and it's honestly not that bad. All the houses here look really suburban. Reminds me of home.
This is also a 3-bedroom place. This living room is actually perfect in terms of size for Janet. Problem is, the window is facing north.
Yeah.
What Janet wants is south-facing windows so she can have better lighting.
And it's really dark. We have to turn on all the lights because it's just really, really dark.
They got a smallish dining area, smallish kitchen. That is a dead cockroach.
Yikes.
Maybe not, maybe not.
not.
These rooms are bigger. I am not a fan of how high the windows are.
Yeah.
But I think it's for people to not break in.
I don't know. I mean, if you really wanted to, you could.
You could. So like, I don't know. This just reminds me of a jail cell.
Yeah.
It's not the most inviting. We have a shared bathroom over here. A smaller room, a little bit smaller. This is fine. I suppose the master bedroom over here. And I gotta show you something really strange. Come here. Check that out. Have you ever seen something like that before? Because I have. Like imagine trying to take a shit. Oh hey, baby, I'll take a shit. You have nothing to look at but like a shower.
Arizona bathrooms are kind of the worst.
Yeah, like people in Arizona like so much living room space. For what? As a Californian, like the bathroom's kind of like the spa.
Yes.
Like it's where you want to relax and chill out. Like for me, personally.
Pricing. Currently a 2-bedroom apartment currently goes anywhere between $1,700 to $1,900 and up. It literally wasn't like this a month ago. People were charging about $1,500 for a 2-bedroom or 3-bedroom. The rental market here is going insane. The rent prices are increasing pretty much daily. The rentals that are going for about $1,700 pretty much get picked up like that. They'll typically have multiple applications, so you're going to be competing with a lot of people moving to Arizona. People from all over the country are moving here, so they're trying to sucker someone into paying $2,100 for rent. But if you're patient, you'll start noticing people are cutting their rent from $1,900 to about $1,800, borderline $1,700. So I think the going price for a 2-bedroom is actually $1,700. People are not really wanting to pay $2,000 for a 2-bedroom. Otherwise, you might as well just stay in LA.
We are out here in the boonies of Central Phoenix. The houses are really close together, and some houses have bars on the windows. And it reminds me of my home when I was growing up, living in Central LA. But I know because these houses are too close together, I probably can't make noise. But I think I've realized I've outgrown that. So here, we are at the living room, lots of space, but the biggest treat, I don't even know what to call this kind of room. This is more than ideal for what Janet needs for her YouTube bullshit. Here's the kitchen, electrical stove, laying. The bathroom is actually quite nice.
I mean, for Arizona.
For Arizona. So here are the 3 bedrooms. Here's one of the bedrooms. Pretty sure you can fit at least three Vincents. Another bedroom over here. Spacious once again. I think it's bigger than the last one. And here is what I would assume to be The master bedroom, the layout's very similar to the first home we visited today, but a lot more space. But Janet is concerned that this might be too much space.
It's more expensive.
And it's so much more expensive. I think it's like $300 more expensive than the first house. Well, let's keep looking then.
Okay. Because it's so competitive, a lot of people are putting in applications without even seeing the property. People are taking advantage of that fact by putting up apartments that aren't even up for lease yet. You have to wait a month, sometimes 2 or 3 months in advance. Because of this issue, a lot of people will ask you to drive by first to make sure you're okay with the neighborhood before you apply. So we are now in North Glendale, and it took about 20 minutes just to get here. Glendale is really big. North Glendale is completely different from South Glendale. South Glendale was kind of sketchy and rundown. North Glendale is a lot more suburban. I am very okay with it because it reminds me of how I grew up. The problem I have with it is it doesn't feel as developed as certain neighborhoods of Chandler and Mesa. It feels kind of boring and still a little bit run down. I still see quite a few vagrants.
So you walk in, first thing you see is this spacious living room. There's the kitchen over here. You got a fireplace over here. Wait until you get to the bedroom. Let me show you quick. So you're thinking, oh, so much space, right? Here is bedroom number 1. Not a lot of space. So let's go to the other one. You can fit probably 3 Vincent starfishing. You're thinking, where's the master bedroom? Voila! Where you can fit how many Vincents starfishing? 1, 2, 3. And then behind you there's a bathroom. Quite nice. Looks like it recently got remodeled. That's not so bad, I guess. Janet and I have agreed that no matter where we go, that Janet would use the entirety of the living room as a studio.
It's way too big for me.
And then our living area and my studio area is way too small for my comfort, but at the same time, it's not the worst. We can make this work. The price isn't the worst.
Almost all of the listings were managed by a management company, not an actual human being, which is very different from LA. I really hate that because you basically can't negotiate. So you just kind of have to wait till the management company lowers the price. We also wanted to see the normal apartments rather than houses to see what we'd be getting. There are plenty of luxury apartments that are very affordable if you don't have a drum set like Vincent. You won't really be competing with other people like we were, and you get lots of living space and lots of amenities like pools, gyms, and social areas for if you're single and ready to mingle. But since we don't want to terrorize our neighbors, these types of apartments were off limits for us. And one really big difference between renting in Phoenix versus renting in LA, I don't know if this is the case anywhere else, but there are a lot of fees involved. For whatever reason, the security deposit tends to be around double the rent. On top of that, they also charge a cleaning fee that is not refundable, typically around $300. There will be a credit check and background check fee, which ranges anywhere between $30 to $65 or $70 per person. Credit checks and background checks don't cost 60 something dollars. They cost like 30. For whatever reason, they also don't include the city tax with the rent amount, nor do they include HOA fees, pool cleaning fees. The advertised price was supposed to be $1,800, but with all the fees added, it's pretty much close to $1,900. We're in Maryvale. It's the most secluded, which means it's also the most safe feeling. I see a lot of farmland and a lot of open space that it's probably just gonna be turned into a bunch of condos and stuff. There's still quite a few restaurants and markets pretty close by. It's kind of like we live in seclusion, and when we want to go out and eat and do fun stuff, we just head over to Peoria. You enter, and this is the living room. I don't know what this is.
It seems like it should be a counter. It looks like almost a counter, but then they decided it's a counter for giant people.
And here we have the kitchen. One of the biggest problems I have with this house, and a lot of homes in Arizona, they're so dark. There's so much sun. This space is the brightest. Why? South-facing windows. That living room space has north-facing windows, and it would be getting a lot more light if this wall wasn't blocking the way.
Oh my God, you're right. This is a design flaw.
Here we have the master bedroom. What's not great, here, let me show you.
Oh yeah, I wonder what sights and sounds we'll see. Wow, oh, it's beautiful, what a view!
Really uninspiring because, whoa. Bathroom, very spacious. Walk-in closet for all the clothes I don't have.
Bedroom.
I don't think that bedroom needed to be that big. And this bedroom's kind of small.
Too small. Alright, another tub, that's nice.
Another tub, another bathroom. Another pretty small. I think it's slightly bigger.
Slightly bigger.
I feel very uninspired here. So this place is probably a no. There's not even like greenery, like there's no plants or anything.
Oh man, it's beautiful.
So it's been a few very stressful days trying to look for a place to rent, and I have yet to land a place. I don't really know what's taking so long because in LA, it literally takes 2 seconds. If they want you, you will know right away. If they don't want you, you will also know right away. But at the end of the day, it's still crazy cheap to live in Arizona compared to LA and a lot of other cities in the country because inflation is a nightmare and it comes for all of us. I feel like this is definitely the new normal. There's nothing really we can do about it except try our best to afford what we can. If you're thinking about moving, check out these videos next to see what other places you can potentially move to.